Before the smooth polish of 70s soul, before the lush arrangements and elegant grooves, there was a foundation, a sound being built for the ground up. In the heart of Philadelphia, a group of voices came together to help shape something new, something timeless. There wasn't just singers, there was pioneers. And through their music, a new era of soul was born. This group was instrumental in the emergence of Philadelphia soul, as they was the first to score hits with the songwriting and production duo of Kenny Gamble and Leon Huff. However, they are occasionally overshadowed by more well-known Philadelphian acts such as the OJs, the Delphonics, the Spinners, Blue Magic, and Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. The centerpiece of today's video is all about the Intruders. Now before we start, let's be sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and push that notification bell to be sure you won't miss out on any more uploads. Now without further ado, let's cue that intro. In the early 60s, the Intruders was formed in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Originally, there was a doo-wop group, and they sang around Philadelphia for several years. The original lineup included Sam Lil Sonny Brown, Eugene Birdie Daughtry, Robert Big Sonny Edwards, and Philip Phil Terry. The group was rooted in harmony, doo-wop influence, and emotional delivery, but their journey would soon connect them to something bigger. In 1961, the group signed a deal with Going Records, where they released a few singles such as I'm Sold on You, Come Home Soon, This Is My Song, and My Baby. They did sign a deal with the Lost Night label by 1963. Since 1961, the group has been recording and performing one-off songs together, blending black gospel with street corner doo-wop tradition of Philadelphia. Compared to the stacks of Motown sound, the Intruders refined the sound for the Excel Gamble and Philadelphia International imprints. In 1965, when songwriters and record producers Kenny Gamble and Leon Huff first thought about leaving Cameo Parkway Records to risk launching their own label, everything changed when the Intruders teamed up with them. Gamble and Huff pinned all of their hopes on the Intruders. The group became the first major success of the duo. Together, they began crafting what would later be known as the Philadelphia Soul Sound. This collaboration produced early hits such as United, that peaked 78 on the pop charts and 14 on the R&B charts. We're gonna walk down the aisle side by side. Together, that peaked 48 on the pop charts and number 9 on the R&B charts. Together, baby. Together, baby. And Cowboys to Girls, that peaked number 6 on the pop charts and number 1 on the R&B charts, to mention a few. This song, Cowboys to Girls, became their breakthrough record, reaching the top of the R&B charts and selling over 500,000 copies, earning them a gold certification. The song's smooth groove, catchy melody, and polished production signaled a shift in soul music. The Intruders was essentially shaping what would become the Philadelphia soul sound, which was filled with rich orchestration, smooth vocal harmonies, polished productions, and emotional storytelling characterized by this sound. Their music laid down the groundwork for what Gamble and Huff would later expand in other artists. Throughout the late 60s and early 70s, the Intruders continued releasing hits such as Love Is Like a Baseball Game, that peaked number 26 on the pop charts and number 4 on the R&B chart. Through a love so fast, she put me in a day. When We Get Married, that peaked number 45 on the pop charts and number 8 on the R&B charts. I Always Love My Mama, which peaked number 36 on the pop charts and number 6 on the R&B charts.
Sometimes I feel so bad when I think of all the things.
All of these songs capture themes of love, family, and everyday life, which connected deeply with audiences. Their music wasn't just entertaining, it was relatable. The success of the Intruders led Gamble and Huff to gain popularity, which allowed them to establish MOTOWN Records in 1969. Chess Records backed the label, which allowed them to sign Philadelphia artists such as the OJs and the 3 Degrees. When Chess Records changed hands in 1969, MOTOWN Records went out of business. Following the demise of MOTOWN Records, Gamble and Huff moved their signed artists to a new venture, Philadelphia International Records. Around this time, the Intruders was not always the central focus of the label's later success. That was part of the foundation upon which the Philadelphia Soul Empire was built. Like many groups, the Intruders experienced lineup changes over time. Shifts within the music industry also affected their trajectory. The group was undergoing some internal changes. When the group resurfaced on the 1970 album When We Get Married, lead singer Lil Sonny allegedly left the group to enter rehab, and he was replaced by Bobby Starr. As new artists emerged and musical styles evolved, maintaining prominence became more difficult. Yet, the group continued to resonate with their loyal fans. Starr's tenure with the group was short-lived, as Lil Sonny returned in 1973. However, during Starr's tenure with the group, they released charted success such as I'm Girl Scoutin', that peaked number 88 on the pop charts and number 16 on the R&B charts. Pray For Me, that peaked 105 on the pop charts and number 25 on the R&B charts.
Darling, I wanna give you from any kind of heart.
I Bet He Don't Love You, that peaked number 92 on the pop charts and number 20 on the R&B charts. And She's a Winner, that peaked number 12 on the R&B charts.
Running away ahead, nobody could compare. She's Joyce Great AB.
Although the group's music became popular in the Latino community during the late 70s and early 80s, the group's success began to wind down between the years of 1973 and 1974. And by 1975, the group officially disbanded. Although there was spin-off groups of the Intruders, such as Eugene Daughtry Group and also Bobby Starr's group, the Intruders' influence extended far beyond their chart success. Their sound helped shape 1970s soul music, the Philly soul movement, and the early foundations of modern R&B. Their collaboration with Gamble and Huff set a blueprint for artists and producer partnerships. The Intruders, along with Gamble and Huff, single-handedly established the iconic Philly soul sound. If it wasn't for this group, then honestly, I can say there would be no Spinners, OJs, Delphonics, or any other great Philly soul groups that displayed the iconic Philly soul sound that the Intruders created. As of this recording, the Intruders have not been inducted into any Hall of Fame besides the Philadelphia Music Hall of Fame and the Walk of Fame in 1996. Over the years, we lost members. Sadly, on December 25th, 1994, Daughtry passed away from cancer at the age of 55. Lead singer Lil Sonny unalived himself on April 21st, 1995 at the age of 54. Now, according to many sources, Lil Sonny allegedly unalived himself by jumping off a bridge after falling into a deep depression due to the loss of his mother and wife within a year's time. I've also seen stories that he was allegedly unalived by someone else, and the jumping off the bridge story was a cover-up, but I cannot confirm nor deny that. According to Mark Taylor in the book A Touch of Classic Souls in 1975, the other two original Intruders, Robert Edwards and Phil Terry, walked away from the industry after becoming Jehovah's Witnesses. Bobby Starr sadly passed away on March 17, 2022 at the age of 85. Robert Edwards sadly passed away on October 15, 2016 from a heart attack at the age of 74, leaving Phil Terry as the last surviving original member. Today, the Intruders are recognized as pioneers of the Philadelphia soul sound. Their contributions are often acknowledged by historians, musicians, and fans who understood their role in shaping the era. Their songs continue to be played, sampled, and celebrated. The Intruders wasn't just part of the story, they helped write it. They was there at the beginning, when a whole new sound was still taking shape. Their voices helped define a movement, one that will influence generations of music to come. Because sometimes, the most important artists aren't the loudest. They're the ones who built the foundation. And the Intruders, they built something that still stands today. Now, before we go, I have a question for you all. What is your favorite song by the Intruders? Before I go, I want to take a second to promote my Discord. Over here, I provide a safe space for my supporters. We discuss music of all genres. You can provide me feedback on recent uploads, etc. If that interests you, then go ahead and check me out. The link is in my bio. While I have y'all here, if you would like to support the channel further, then feel free to become a member. By doing so, you help make these videos possible. I thank each and every one of you who supported me along this journey.